Welcome to the power of data mining. Data mining has been described as a non-trivial process of identifying valid, novel, potentially useful, and ultimately understandable patterns in data. This is not a new concept. The new part of the concept is the magnitude that is now available for collecting, analyzing, and using information in meaningful manners, made possible with the computing age and internet marketing. Today, success is defined by your ability to keep ahead of the competition. One way to do this is to discover the meaningful and predictive insights from the data you capture. Data mining and predictive analytics involve the search for information hidden deep within large databases by discovering hidden patterns that are then used to predict future behavior through the trends and patterns. Information gleaned from predictive analytics and data mining assists you in rapidly discovering new, useful, and relevant insights from your data, enabling you to make better decisions so you can react quicker, monitoring the analysis and the results to verify continued relevance and accuracy, and effectively manage a growing portfolio of predictive modeling assets. The larger the databases being mined, the more sophisticated the tools needed to spot these patterns and relationships to develop predictions about human behavior. Data mining, as one of the core sets of technologies, enables organizations to anticipate future outcomes, discover new opportunities, and improve overall business performance by selecting, exploring, and modeling large amounts of data, identifying meaningful patterns, trends, and relationships, and developing models, and then assessing the benefits of different courses of action. 5 steps have been identified for mining data. They include gathering sample data to create a target data set large enough to contain adequate information, exploring the data to anticipate relationships, determine unanticipated trends or anomalies so that you can better understand the data, modify the results to create and select and transform variables to focus the model selection process, develop your model using analytical tools, searching for combinations of data to reliably predict the outcome, and assess the data and models for usefulness and reliability. Typical tools used in carrying out these types of analytics include SPSS, Stata, and SAS. SPSS is a good tool to minimize complex data management without the need to do cutting-edge statistical analysis. It is a spreadsheet format similar to Excel. SPSS is the weakest of the 3 data mining software presented here as far as statistical procedures go. The advantage is that it does not require a mainframe and is more user-friendly than other data mining software available on the market. Stata is a program for cutting-edge research without the data management requirements of SASS and is useful for development and modifying statistical procedures. SASS is more for the person who needs to manage complex data sets on a continuous basis and requires a steep learning curve and understanding of complex command structures. SASS's more sophisticated programs are useful for branching out to test daughter hypotheses in a technique called evolutionary programming. It allows testing of new variations to determine best match scenarios with given data sets. Some of the tasks that can be solved with data mining are predicting, classifying, detecting relationships, and market basket analysis, or your cross-sell data. These programs are becoming more and more user-friendly, enabling data mining to reach a broader spectrum of users. A common form of data mining is used with online shopping. Trends can be spotted based on past purchases and sales patterns. When these trends have been determined, marketers can use them to remind shoppers of other items that might be of interest with their purchase, or items that other consumers have purchased that are useful to, connected with, or in some way benefit or better the original product. This technique is called cross-selling. Amazon is one company that takes cross-selling analysis and ties the page views with purchases on their site. If you are shopping for a camera, Amazon sends a message, "What other items do customers buy after viewing this item?" This enables shoppers who are trying to decide between products additional information to assist in their decision making. Data mining models that count the page views and purchase behaviors are the tools used to accomplish this. Every time you click through websites, you're creating data that can be automatically mined. By looking for a correlation of variables within the databases or factor analysis, companies process information to develop relationships aimed at cross-selling and increase their market share. Factor analysis does not show the direction in which the variables are dependent, or causes dependence on what other factors, nor does it incorporate hypothesis variations that make a perfect fit. It takes a human brain to disseminate the information in a more predictive manner. It can, however, be directed toward solutions. Like a scientific project, after a hypothesis is formed, statistical techniques are developed to test those hypotheses. This type of modeling can be slow and tedious, therefore it takes highly trained creative individuals or teams who know how to develop good models and interpret the data to provide value. There are disadvantages to data mining. People are concerned with the information gathered and what is being gathered that is hidden from them. Who is using this information and for what purpose? Some of the data that is mined is used by governments and corporations in their decision-making processes. This can lead to certain groups being unfairly targeted or omitted. Some people think it gives too much control to outsiders about the products and services made available to them. There are also issues of moral and political concern. But there are also advantages. The increase in automated predictive analysis can be used to alleviate or eliminate some barriers, either actual or perceived, based on ethnical or racial bias or social standing, by reducing everything to a level playing field. People cannot prejudge someone that is making a purchase online based on their looks, how they dress, or even if they combed their hair or brushed their teeth this morning. Knowing what your target market is interested in makes it easier to provide additional products that might be of interest for their purchases. Data mining has been around for a long time. Its purpose is to target specific markets, to upsell merchandise, and to provide additional value to consumers, all the while increasing a company's bottom line. Data mined from many different databases can be used for diverse practices like providing necessary government services, selling merchandise and services, planning and marketing, limiting unnecessary expenditures, and even modeling the best transportation systems to move merchandise in the most cost-effective manner. It can also be used for disreputable practices, causing distrust among some of the people or groups being targeted. Data mining is here to stay. It's just a matter of acceptance or of mitigating the broad reaches of how the information is used and or abused.